They call me this, they call me that.
But here you've made a name for yourself, haven't you?
Well, I guess they call me a lot of names at different times. I've got a lot of names. I'm supposed to be, a lot of them call me the devil.
They call me Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies.
They call me Lucifer, the Prince of Lies.
They call me Stresselbee.
They call me Doppleganger.
But my mama always said ain't nothing in a name unless it's the one that your daddy gave you.
It don't mean a goddamn thing.
And after all them things they call you, they still gonna call you king.
The chosen angel of a god whose schemes I deem flawed, and formed a mob of resistors who would fight for my cause against the boss and lost humanity made, engaged in a war with the maker of everything made. Blade drawn at the head of a parade at the dawn of damnation, chasing my dreams of waste in the mason and becoming his replacement as the one most high, and watch seeds of change fall like rain from the sky.
Well, it's the old serving heaven or ruling hell bit. I'm selfish as if any fool could help it, but jealous of Jesus, a jolly old Jehovah in the sky. No, I'd rather poke out my eye than to ever step one hoof up in them cloud puffs again. I ain't your savior.
Nah, he's just a friend. Come on, any port in a storm.
Don't say you wasn't warned by the pitchfork and horns.
Outcast to a land of lava and ash, with a splash burned and disfigured with no wings on my back. Nothing but hatred in the means to extract never-ending pain from souls that come from the lives that were laden with shame. Fed to the flames with nobody to blame, contained in an asylum to which I hold the reins. Manifest insane plots on a plane that is hot and fraught with dark beings conceiving torturous thoughts. They call me Beelzebub, the Lord of Flies.
They call me Lucifer, the Prince of Lies.
They call me Overflowing.
They call me Boozy James.
But my mama always said ain't nothing in a name
unless it's the one that your old man gave you.
It don't mean a goddamn thing.
And after all them things they call you,
they still gonna call you king.
Now I'm the Prince of Lies, but let's be honest, we all know who really won that fiddle contest. All John Smith or Pocahontas, but God bless Jesus, the patriarch who smoked the goddess. I got a pitchfork to polish and a cello that glows. Hell froze when the bellows was closed. We the fellows with shell toes, red, orange, and yellow. It's a hoedown in hell, I'll bring the marshmallows.
Well, hello to y'all from the smoke and the flames, house of pain, home of the names you commonly blame. Home on the range with the whips and the chains, pitting the pendulum. Home for the macabre and the strange that I am dwelling in. You're selling me your soul for a better hot coals that I stoke into a devilish glow. Hell froze into an eternal pose of anguish, but I guess it's just the language we chose.
Talk about suffering here below,
where they fear me but never hear me clearly though. Here we go to the river of sticks, slither and hiss. It's Mr. Lightbringer, I'm delivering tricks. The king of hell's kitch sits alone on a throne made of brimstone, fire, and a pile of bones. It's home to the scared and alone. Don't despair, cause it's known that the devil takes care of his own.
Talk about suffering here below, and talk about suffering here below, and talk about suffering, talk about suffering, talk about suffering here below, and talk about suffering here below, and talk about suffering here below, and talk about suffering, talk about suffering, talk about suffering here below,
Give it up for the horns and hoods. Horns and hoods. Give it up for the horns and hoods. For the horns and hoods. Give it up for the horns and hoods.
How long do we have to wait?
Till midnight.
Oh, that's fine. Then we have time to christen a jug. Old Medford rum. Oh, there's nothing like it. You know, somehow or other, waiting becomes wonderfully shorter with a jug. I saw an inchworm once take a drop of this, and he stood right up on his hind legs and bit a bee. Do you have a nip?
No, there's no joy in it for me.
Oh, come now. Just because you sold your soul to the devil, that needn't make you a teetotaler.
Hurry, while you still have time.
No, I never left a jug or a case half finished in all my life.